Instead of just again, we will journal and we'll. Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, I'm Jasmine. I am a third year BA program student, and today I'm going to take you through a day in my life because I have 2 tests tomorrow and मैंने एक के लिए भी पढ़ाई नहीं करी है because priorities. I actually did have college today, but I didn't go because I had 3 classes today, and between each class I had an hour free. First I planned on taking my laptop with me to college to get my other work done, but then I was like, I'm just gonna stay at home. Now both the tests, they're basically from the same departments, like history department, and for history you have to write a lot. It doesn't really matter about the marks, you just have to write a lot, and you have to know, in my opinion, even the unnecessary details because they're somehow necessary. So yeah, I'm gonna take you through a day in my life, show you how I'm studying, show you how I'm doing my other work as well, what I like to call balance, how I try to maintain that. So yeah, but before we get on to doing any work, we're gonna do 2 very important things that you should implement as well. We will journal and we'll make a to-do list before we start doing anything. Now I have shared this on my channel multiple times of like me making a to-do list either the night before or the day, like in the morning, but journaling is honestly very important as well, and I'll tell you why specifically today I'm trying to do this, because there's like a lot of self-talk that you have, right? And बहुत ज़रूरी है to monitor that self-talk, like how you're talking to yourself, how you're talking about you, how you're talking about what you want to do, because that actually forms who you become. So जितना ये important है, बहुत बारी दिमाग इतना भरा होता है फालतू चीजों से and फालतू thoughts and फालतू self-talk से कि like instead of pushing yourself to become somebody different, you are just belittling yourself. If that's a word, that is a word. You get my point, right? So I'm gonna journal, and what I want you to do, if you want to journal, for now, for today's prompt of journaling, let's do one thing. We will think about what we want to become, the habits that we want to embody, the identity that we want to have, right? And we will write about that in present tense. Okay, now be mindful of the sentences you use. Talk about it in the present moment, like you are that, so that you continue to have your day like that. I will first journal. Okay, say I'm halfway through my journal. I hope to get through this journal by the end of the year so I can actually start a new one. So I would really recommend you do that as well, and we'll keep each other accountable. Okay, I'm gonna journal and then I'm gonna make a to-do list, write down everything that I need to do. It could be the smallest of tasks. My DSC is Thoughts on Indian History, and my history subject, which is my minor subject, it is History of India from 1700 to I think 1857. So essentially we are studying like the British rule, how we went from the Mughal rule then to the British rule. So that is where we are, that's what we are studying, and that's essentially what the test is on. Now they're both offered by the history department, obviously. So like I said, you have to write a lot. Thankfully they're not at all similar, so that I won't get confused, because कितनी बड़ी possibility है confuse होने की if they're somewhat similar. एक आंसर दूसरी जगह लिख के आना, I would 100% do that, but thankfully they're entirely different, which I'm happy about. Now before I actually get to studying, I have to complete a video. I'm posting a video today in the evening. It is the freelancing video, such a long awaited video. I've had it filmed for like such a long time, but I had to leave editing it in the middle because my laptop decided to go crazy. So I'm finishing the video up now, and I don't think it will take me more than an hour to do that, because I know if I get into studying, abhi to mujhe neend aayegi, to be honest. So I'm gonna give 1 hour to editing and finishing up this video. Then I just have to make the thumbnail, upload the video for the evening, and we'll be done with that. Then we will get to studying. I am done editing the video. I'm just exporting it. If you can hear that is my laptop overheating because it crashed like 10 times while editing that video, which made me take like 1.5 to almost 2 hours, whereas if it didn't crash it would have taken an hour. I feel a little thrown off the track that I set for myself, so I dug through my drawers and I found this very old journal. Okay, I have a lot of journals but anyways, this is actually really nice. So I tried to like kind of plan the rest of my day just to map out how much time I have and what hours I can dedicate to what. I'm a very visual person, so even by just looking at the calendar, I need to like write it down, you know. So this is actually really nice. I should use this daily. My only problem is that इसके अकॉर्डिंगली दिन 10 बजे खत्म हो जाता है, जो रियलिस्टिक नहीं है, बिकॉज 10 बजे नहीं खत्म होता, बहुत चीज़ें तो 10 बजे शुरू होती है. सो but yeah, this actually I do not know where this is from.
Student time to freelance.
I'll try to figure out where this is from. My mom got it for me actually, but this is actually really nice. So see, on top there are like top 3 priorities, notes and doodles. Today is learning. Here we have how can I make tomorrow better. That's such a like thoughtful thing to write about. And then productivity score. Here you can map out like the plan. And then on the back side it is like I am grateful for, affirmations, goals. It could be daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, good habits to adopt, bad habits to leave. Who made this? This is so cool. I'll use it today. Okay, I'm gonna get into studying now. I'm gonna study for an hour and then have my lunch, continue studying, and then we're gonna go to the gym. Sorted. It is 2 p.m. right now. I'm gonna go to gym at 4 p.m. So I'm gonna have my lunch around like 3:30. So until then, I'm gonna study. Also, I feel sleepy and tired, which I don't know why, because I did get full sleep and I got like good sleep, so I should not feel sleepy and tired. But I think for a little motivation boost, we should have an energy drink. You can read it on your own. I am not saying this out loud, but I'm gonna have this. The backstory of this, I randomly got this. We went to Foot Locker. I got like a shoe cleaner thing, right? They were giving like complimentary drinks on every order. So it smells very orange. I mean, it is orange flavor. Duh. It tastes like Fanta. Okay, let's get to studying. Is not here today because Miss Ma'am decided to get sick, so she's resting at home and I'm gonna go hit my workout alone, which is very boring. Look at this pimple. Okay, we will ignore this pile of clothes. Okay, ये कल का काम है, आज पे नहीं ध्यान देंगे. But basically, I'm gonna do my night skincare and I'm gonna tell you the game plan for the night. Now, I don't know how long I'm gonna be up. I have not thought of that. I'm not keeping any goal कि इतने time तक ही जागना है because I got on a call with my friends. so थोड़ा सा मेरा टाइम चला गया वहाँ पे, but hey, balance, you know. Anyways, my game plan is that I am done with half of the reel. I did get some revisions on it like right now, but what I'm gonna do, instead of just again getting back to editing the reel, I'm gonna finish up one of my subject, do the reel, and then get on to the other subject. And then I'm not gonna do the reel again. I clarified it to my client as well that I will do like the set of revisions that you just gave me and the rest of the video, and then whatever revisions there are next, we will tackle it tomorrow. So I'm probably gonna start with history because मैंने already history start करी थी. So flow में वही पहले खत्म होएगी. Also what I did is reach out to a few of my friends in both the classes just to ask them कि like क्या पूछा जा सकता है, because the thing is कि दोनों subject के लिए इतना broad topic दिया ना हमको, which is a little concerning because up till now, up till this semester हमें usually question मिलता था या फिर questions मिलते थे कि this can be covered, and वो questions भी एक ही topic से होते थे. बट इस बार दोनों सब्जेक्ट्स में हमको बस एक टॉपिक दे दिया है. अब वो टॉपिक इतना ब्रॉड है, एंड अगेन दे बोथ हिस्ट्री, सो इट इज सो मच, एंड इट्स लाइक जो टेस्ट होगा वो 12 नंबर का ही होगा, यानी कि एक ही क्वेश्चन आएगा. अब मैं तुक्का क्या लगाऊं बैठ के कि क्या क्वेश्चन में आ सकता है. बट I talked to my friends because I did not attend the last classes of both the subjects. I had to miss them out. So I asked them like last class में कुछ बताया था अगर तो maybe उन्होंने कोई hint दिया हो कि वो उसमें से questions पूछ सकते हैं या कुछ भी. And actually मेरे को एक दो ने बताया है. So I'm just gonna do them and call it a night. So that's the game plan. I'm gonna finish up. I'm gonna put on some moisturizer, lip balm, and then we will get on to studying. I'm done. I'm done. It is 3 a.m. I got done with my client's reel, send that over, and I'm done studying for my history test. So I'm gonna call it a night and sleep, and I'll tell you why. We still haven't studied DSC, so I know you're wondering, you have a DSC test too. Now the thing is that for my history class, I've attended the classes, so I do know and have a basic understanding of everything, but there's a lot more material to it that I had to conceptualize that I wasn't done with or familiar with. But for my DSC class, I've attended the classes as well as I did a assignment recently, and it was on the same topic as this one, which kind of worked in my favor because when I was answering the questions of the assignment, I obviously went through the material quite a few times, and when anything you're writing out, you remember that much better. So I have a better understanding of DSC than history. That's why I gave history preference to study that first, but that doesn't mean that I don't need to study my DSC, but that is for tomorrow. I'm leaving that for tomorrow because if I stay up later than this, like it's 3 a.m. right now, I could pop a Red Bull and stay up, but I don't want to, and if I do, then I'm just gonna have a really hard time waking up tomorrow, which I still will, but comparatively it would be worse. Me having to study before my test will definitely be my reason to wake up tomorrow. Like I'll have to wake up, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna end the night here. I hope you enjoyed. This was a very long day. This is what happens when you're balancing multiple things. Sometimes one or the other thing has to be let go, but it can be done tomorrow. We're managing. We're thriving. If there is any specific type of video that you want me to cover, please let me know. I'll definitely make one. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. More videos coming soon, especially study vlogs coming soon. Bye.